So what is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel once again. You know, I appreciate having you here. Stick around for today's video. It's in the title. Yes, new bike time. I finally picked up the new big bike. It's been a while. It's been a little bit of a struggle, but we've got there. Today I have it. I'm just riding it home now, and I thought I'd do a little reveal video. Nothing spectacular, nothing great. I was going to do quite a big reveal on this one. I was going to do something a little bit special, but you know what? I can't wait any longer. It's going to be a nice simple one. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to run the titles, then after that I'm going to come back to you and we will reveal the bike. I promise we will reveal the bike. Bear with me. Roll the titles now. Welcome back. Yes, I know you're only here to see the bike, but let me just build the tension a little bit more. It's behind me. It's right behind me, right there. You can't see it, but I know it's there. Well, I hope it's still there. It's got the key and I hope no one's stolen it. If I turn around and there's nothing there, it's going to be a bit of an anticlimax, isn't it? Anyway, let's not dwell on the fact that it might be stolen by now. Let's just tell you thank you very much to all those people that got involved, that had little guesses, that dropped in my DMs and put little comments in the comment section saying what I'm going to get. Some said KTM, BMW, what else was there, Aprilias, all sorts of things. Some saying you're going over to the dark side. And you know what? I have gone over to the dark side. A little bit of a clue for you there. I've gone over to the dark side. So some of you were right. Some of you were very wrong indeed, but some of you were right. So what I'm going to do is just, well, let's just show you the bike. So let's get on with it. Welcome to the dark side. So here we have her. Not many of you guessed that I was getting another Africa Twin. Some of you did, but 99% of you went other brands. But yeah, when I said dark side, matte black, all black, everything on it, apart from the little rack on the back, is matte black. And I've got some little bits on it as well, some extras. That's what took time. We were waiting for the extras to come for it. So this is the Adventure Sport model 2022. The all new with the revised little gearbox. Gears 1 and 2 are revised, so a bit smoother, and I can vouch for that. They are definitely smoother than my old 1100. Let's have a little look at some of the bits. We've got the Touratech crash bars at the top and the lower engine bars. We've also got on the front, we've got these Denali spotlights, so you can definitely see me coming now. I'm going to light up the night. On the back we've got the SW Motec rack here, which is the quick release. I've got the bolts and everything for my Krieger plates to fit on there, so I can fit my soft luggage. And under here, you can't see it too well. I'm going to do a separate video on this, so thank you very much once again to Fuel Exhaust that have sent me this exhaust to put on this bike. This is different to the other one. I think this is a Diablo ceramic or carbon matte black. They did send me the details, but I'm out and about now, so I haven't got it with me. It suits this bike a lot better, and it's got the silver and black sticker on. So it's not red, it's got this silver and black, and I don't think this version is out yet. Don't quote me on that, I'm just saying I think this one's a little bit special, and they let me have a drop on it. But I will do a different video on that. It has got the baffle in at the moment, but I'll give you a little listen. She does sound nice. And that's with the baffle in. Once you remove the baffle, that is going to be supersonic. I don't know what that means, but I did that and said supersonic like a thing. Anyway, this is the bike, Africa Twin, matte black with a little gold accents on, a few little bits on it, and I'm looking forward to this. I've only ridden it probably 10 miles up to this point. I'm loving every bit of it. It's so comfortable for me. It's beautiful. I have got to get a higher screen on it. I'm hoping my old screen is taller than this from my old Africa Twin, because they put the shorter screen on it now for you shorties, and now this is too short for me. The old screen was perfect on the Africa Twins, the Adventure Sport, but these ones too short. So I've either got to put an extender on it or put my old screen on and an extender, and I might have to put the higher seat on it as well. This is on the highest setting, but it's a bit short for me. My legs are a little bit cramped because, as you know, wide in the shoulder, long in the legs. And if you don't know that, you haven't watched my videos enough. Click that subscribe button and watch them all. This one as well is tubeless tyres, which, oh, that's a godsend. No more of that tubed anxiety that I had with the other bike. But yeah, this is it. Africa Twin 1100 Adventure Sport, matte black with a few bits. Tell me what you think. Drop a comment down in the comment section. Now let's get on and ride. Oh, it's just started bloody raining. Typical. Just picked up a new bike, said no rain today, and now it's going to rain. Oh dear, what can you do, eh? What can you bloody well do? So welcome back to the land of Africa Twins. We're now on an Adventure Sport, bigger tank, just a little bit bigger all round, a little bit more me. And why did I buy another Africa Twin? Well, it's obvious. I bloody love them. I love Africa Twins. So why this one and not another make? Basically, I love Africa Twins. You know I love Africa Twins. I've harped on about them for years, absolutely years. I love the old 750, I loved my 1000, I love my last 1100, and I'm sure I'm gonna love this one. And as I said in the last video when I was getting rid of the other one, it was a bike I could not resist, and that is this bike, the matte black Africa Twin Adventure Sport. I couldn't resist it, and it was a deal I couldn't resist as well. I'm not going to say what that deal is, but let's just say it was a bloody good deal. So I couldn't resist the bike, and I couldn't resist the deal. So thank you once again to my boy Ian, the general manager down at Doble's, for hooking me up with this bike and this deal. Absolutely immense, even though the weather said it was going to be lovely today. It lied. And I've had it ceramic coated as well. The bike's been ceramic coated, so this weather should not be an issue. The jeans might be, they're not waterproof, but the bike, the coating should work wonders. Anyway, where was I? I was thanking Ian. So Ian down at Doble's Motorcycles, thank you very, very much for the deal on this and getting hold of this bike. Evidently, this is one of the last of its kind. Rumours are that the next batch of Africa Twins, they're not going to do a DCT with the manual suspension setup. The DCT is only going to come with the electronic suspension, and I don't need electronic suspension, let me tell you that now. I don't go from pillion to luggage to all over different things over one kind of day. When I put the luggage on, or when I go out, or when I go off-roading, or when I do stuff, I do it for the day, so it's quite easy to set up. It's just a little screwdriver jobby on the front, and on the back it's just a turn wheel. So it's never been a problem, the manual suspension, and I've never had a problem with the suspension anyway, so the extra money wasn't worth it for me. So I'm glad to get hold of one of these before they become extinct. And yeah, thank you very much, Ian, appreciate it. If you are in the area, go down to Doble's Motorcycles, walk in the shop, open your arms and give Ian a big hug from me. We're allowed to, you see. There was a few years where Ian couldn't get any hugs because of that bloody pandemic malarkey, but now it's hug friendly. It's a little bit slippery on these new tyres and this greasy road. Just rained after a couple of days, but the beauty of this, it's got traction control on, and I think it's near enough on full, or 2 bars off full. I haven't fiddled around with the settings yet and set it up how I want it. I'll do that when I get in over the next few days or weeks. I'll fiddle about with it as I go. But on the whole, I'm very pleased with it. I'm very pleased with the riding position. My last Africa Twin, I had the high seat, I had bar risers on and a taller screen. This screen is on its tallest setting, and it's probably that much too short. As I said when we did the little walk round just now, if it was the old screen, the old Adventure Sport, it's about there. Everyone complained it was too tall, but not us tall people. We didn't complain, did we? When it was on its shortest setting, it was fine. This is on its tallest setting, it's too low, so I've got to get a new screen. Or fingers crossed, I'm hoping that my old tall screen from the last 1100 will fit straight on this. I've also got an extender as well, so it's not the end of the world. We'll work that out. It's not a deal breaker, obviously, because I bought it. So the delay on the bike was mainly due to these Touratech bars. They said 7 to 10 days delivery, and it took a couple of weeks. Well over a couple of weeks. I don't know how long it took. It took ages. Today was the last chance that I could pick this bike up, otherwise it would have been in 2 weeks' time. That's my next opportunity to pick it up. So thank you very much to the guys down at Doble's for rushing this through today so I can get out on it and get an extra 2 weeks running in period. And one of the reasons I've got all the spotlights on and the cornering lights, why I wanted cornering lights, is because now I live out kind of in the sticks. My ride home at night is very country laney, and you need all the brightness you can get. I'm looking forward to just lighting up the roads and yeah, basically being able to see where I'm going. I mean, the old Africa Twin wasn't too bad, but this one's going to be spectacularly good. Also, I want to say a massive thanks to Fuel exhausts. Everything else on here I've paid for. I paid for the Denali lights, I paid for the Touratech crash bars and the Honda rack on the back. I paid everything. I'm not sure if it's full price, I didn't really look, all thrown in with a deal. But Fuel exhaust, they sent me the NCAN for this. It's got the baffle in at the moment, but it still sounds good. Thank you very much, you lovely people up north. I sent them an email and said, does my old exhaust fit straight onto this bike? And they said it does, with the same hangers and everything. However, would you like this new exhaust? It's a kind of new one. I don't know whether they've launched it on their website yet. Go and check it out. I shall leave a link to their website down below. It's I think it's a ceramic black carbon tip, but with a black and silver logo. They're usually red logos, but this one's got black and silver. I'm not sure if this is a prototype or if this is now genuinely on their website. I hope it is, because it looks and sounds fantastic. I will do a video just for this exhaust, baffle in, baffle out, some drive-bys, some good quality stuff. Well, hopefully good quality for me anyway. I'm not promising Top Gear type sort of like cinematics. I'm just, yeah, you know what you get from my channel. But we'll do a video on that. We'll have a little bit more of an in-depth look on that. But I love it. It's covered up a little bit at the moment with these SW Motec pannier rails at the back. As I said, I've got fitments now so I can fit my Krieger soft luggage to it, but it's a quick release system, so I don't have to keep it on like the old bike. So most of the time I can run around without the pannier rails on, which is nice, and it looks much better at the back, so you'll be able to see that exhaust a lot better. And obviously when I take that off and take some pictures, I'll stick that up on Instagram as well. So once again, shameless plug, go over to my Instagram and you can see some pictures and some bike stuff and just some fun over there. So I'm going to wrap this one up, and yeah, I'm just going to wrap it up basically. Go home, put it in the garage, put my feet up, grab myself a bit of a brew. So thank you very much to everyone involved in this bike. Go downstairs in the descriptions box, there'll be Doble's website down there and also Fuel Exhaust website down there. Thank you very much to you guys for coming on and getting this bike sorted for me. Really do appreciate it. And thank you very much to you guys for being so patient. I know I've built this bike up over the last few months. That wasn't my fault, it wasn't the intention, it's just the delay on all the bits. So thank you very much for that. If you want, leave a comment downstairs in the comment section. Not a lot of you guessed, but I'm definitely in the dark side. So that just leaves me to say, don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share, to do all those things that you need to do. Also hit that notification bell so you guys can get the drop on these videos. I shall see you on the next one. You know I love you all. Stay safe. Fish out.
Get all your bags, get out my house. I don't want your stuff around. I never did you wrong, but you did me wrong. So go ahead, get gone. Get all your bags, get out my house. I don't want your stuff around. I never did you wrong, but you did me wrong. So go ahead and get gone.